is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our love tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like a movie, my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, come here close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart. You, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. Quality, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
Hey, tomorrow's show will be about cult of personality. I'm still wanting to put some things together for that. So today is just a floating stream. I know there's several others live right now, and don't feel like you've got to hang out the whole time. Just come in, say hello, and let me know what all's going on, and I'll let you know what's going on with me. Glad you're here. Uh, See, it sounds like Brian Kohlberger, pled not guilty. Just responding to a text message here. Like I said, I'm just catching up with you guys, and um, so let me know how y'all are all doing. I'm gonna mute out for a second while I get something to drink, but feel free to just float on in and say hey. Hey, Three Dot Dave, good to see you. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Just kind of leaving an open stream, letting everybody pop in, say hey. I haven't been live in a couple of days because it's been beautiful here in the Carolinas, and it's uh, gotten us to get outside and enjoy it. So I haven't been live. Shame on me. So I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. I was out in the yard getting some things done, and I picked a little mini teepee for the back, and hoping to find a hammock again. I love a hammock in this weather. It's not too hot, not too cool. It's just right. That and the evenings are starting to get really cold. I'm not really sure why. Um, so we also went and cleaned up the backyard and got new pillows for the chairs and stuff like that there. And then got a few pieces of laundry done hanging outside. It was just a good day to get some chores done, and all weekend was too. It was good weather, good weather, good weather. So, you know, go live and people will message you. It never fails. So I've been bored. I actually fell asleep a little while ago, and I thought, well, shoot, I'll just go ahead and go live today and catch up with some people. So that's why it's called Ketchup. uh, so, wow, there is a lot of people live. Guess I picked a bad time. I don't think anybody's here but me and you, Dave. But that's okay. That's okay. I am fine with a small crowd. I get nervous when I get a lot of people in here. I start to get kind of nervous. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay with me. Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right with me. Any way you do. Well, it's all right. It's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Yeah, right now is all that matters. That's right, man. It's so nice here in the Carolinas. This is where I live, North Carolina, North Kakalaki, and boy, I'm blessed. Every time I start to think I want to move, I change my mind, and I'm glad that I do. My dad moved to Florida and went to visit him, and he's lived there about 10 years. I live in Florida, and then when I come back, it's just a lot of foliage and just beautiful here. All 4 seasons. Um, there's the land, air, and sea here. Lots to do. So. Looks like this will probably be where I croak, North Kakalaki. I mute out when my husband's loud because I've got these earbuds in my ear. And he just opens the refrigerator. It's like, you know. Anyway, so here in North Carolina, we have something called curb picking. And um, people that like to yard sale, thrift pick, that sort of thing, which we do. We have a little side thing that we call Carolina Pickers, and we go pick. And so today was one of those days where it was in a neighborhood where I know a lot of people, and my doctor, who I used to have as a, she passed away last year, but her house is over there, so I know it's a safe area to be in to be her picking, and the neighbors come out and they do it too. And I was hanging out on a drinking channel. I was partaking in the spirit. I'm buzzed. I'm good. I'm good too. That's good. That's good. We smoke weed, so that's okay. I used to drink. I used to drink a lot actually. And I think like my body changed or something because when I drink now, I get sick. So no spirits for me other than the one that comes in the spirit of Mary Jane. I love you, Mary Jane. Me and Mary Jane go way back. We go way back to a couple of guys named Mark and Zach. And me and my best friend thought that we would put our little $25 together and we would be cool like them. And they sold us their grass shavings from where they cut the grass earlier that day and laughed their asses off going and spending our $25 while she and I sat in her bedroom rolling every single bit of what was in that bag, wondering why we weren't feeling anything. I hear ya. That's a true story. Yeah, true story. All right, honey, I'm live. So, funny, funny, funny. Funny story. Yes, it's funny. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. Okay, it was all loose. We were like sticking pieces of paper to pieces of paper. I think we went through a whole box of tops. It was probably 3 point. Was it 2.5, 1.5, 2.5? We were probably using threes. Yeah, yeah. Trying to be cool, trying to fit in. The things that we do to fit in, to feel like we're a part of a team, to feel like we have a sense of brotherhood. Right. That's what joining groups, clubs, sororities, fraternities, sports, military, all about brotherhood and a team, working as an integral part of that team. Um, Yeah. You didn't hear what I said? You didn't hear anything I said? That's perfect. That's the perfect thing to say. Oh, gee, that's funny. Yeah, so there's a couple of drama channels going on right now, and I see that's where everybody's at. That's okay. I can sneak in, I can put in my little live, and then sneak right back out, and nobody comes to attack me. Right? It's what it's like being on these streets, man. You gotta like make sure the coast is clear before you try to come out here lately, right? Lots of fighting going on. I heard you. I just am doing. Oh, okay. No problem. No problem. It's okay. Yeah, everybody's doing the Brian Kohlberger story today, and I decided not to follow that case because there's so many people covering it. I figure everything that I, you know, wouldn't be of any substance. So let somebody who I was more into the children's cases. So but I will tell you this: when I heard the story about Idaho and what Brian, it reminded me so much of Danny Rolling in Greenville. No, was it Gainesville? Gainesville, no, start with a G. And I'll never forget his interview. I was like, Maury Povich did an interview and he sang a song. And then he interviewed, or Inside Edition interviewed the mom. And she was rocking in a rocking chair, hillbilly, and said, "Oh, he didn't mean that. He don't mean that." And that was the same thing that Ted Bundy's mom said on the stand. "Oh, he didn't mean it. He's just misunderstood. He didn't mean it. He was trying to give her a hug. Trying to give her a kiss." And just in total denial about the monsters that their children were. Makes you wonder if being in that form of denial, the lives it cost. Um, People think that being in denial is a victimless characteristic, and that couldn't be further from the truth because children are not resilient. Trauma is carried with them until the day you die. I don't care how much counseling, pills, juice, working out. I don't care what you do. You're dealing with that trauma until the day you croak. Hell, even if you go and get it wiped out with electric shock therapy, you're drooling down the side of your face for the rest of your life. Anyway, so trauma is why we have horror movies, why we have these video games. Way coping mechanisms. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. I think it's just us. I'm glad you're three dots because that makes it four of us. Yeah, there's the counter. It says four right there. It's three dots and one of me. That's true though. I know I've seen you over in roses and you understand what I mean when I talk about things existentially speaking, um, how trauma, it spills over into the afterlife, doesn't it? Think about it. It's something that never leaves you, right? Denial is a crime. You're right. Denial can be a crime. You're allowing through ignorance. Absolutely. Absolutely. I watched this footage last night and it's like the third or fourth time I've tried to watch it because it's so disturbing about a case. And family members were actually present when it would be happening to this child, and they were watching TV while this guy was ending that child's life through his hands. And I thought to myself, what sort of, where are you in your mind where you have just lost all touch of reality that you can go there and put that out of your sound, sight, smell? How, where is it you go? And how is it that you get there? Because even when I smoke a joint, I know exactly where I am in the world. There's not enough shrooms and fairy dust to get me to that point. I can't understand where is it they go when they go into denial? What is it they see? Where is their mind that it completely detaches and goes off this planet? It amazes me. I am in awe of that. Because as a child, as abuse was happening to my siblings, I saw it, I heard it, and there was a smell about it, especially if there was bloodshed. So I can't imagine. And there was cartoons, there was the Bee Gees blaring, Elvis coming from one room, and you know Conway Twitty coming out of mom's bedroom, and yet I still heard it. I still knew as a child someone was getting hurt, and it made me feel very sad and confused about God. And coming from a person that supposedly loved us. So that taught me that love isn't love unless it hurts you. If it doesn't hurt you, that's not love. And so when I would get into normal relationships with people, women at work or wherever, if it wasn't in some form toxic to me, I didn't think the person liked me. It's weird, man. Anyway, I digress. Point being, when you go into denial, where in the hell are you going, man? I want a map. I mean, I want to know. I want to see this place. What the fuck is denial? What are you? Where are you at? Where you're just like lying to yourself that that is not what's happening right before you. Anyway, that's yeah. So hey, I decided just to go live. I was having some deep thoughts by Gypsy. And so me and Three Dot Dave were just kind of hanging out, talking about just stuff, man. It was this case that I was watching and listening to the interrogation, and I was sharing with him how family members that were adults had children of their own were there in the living room watching TV while this child is unalived. And it's I'll have to go back and tell you the case. Y'all will probably even know the case. Hang on. It is one of the most where it's left me in deep thought, man. Where it's like I was gonna go live about cult of personality. That's gonna be tomorrow. And it is exactly what it says it is. We're gonna talk about personalities that have formed cultism and the dangers of cultism thinking, the dangers of cult mentality. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, not today, because I heard this case and it got me thinking about denial. And where the hell is it? Where is denial? Where are people going when they know something isn't right, yet they look the other way because it's everybody else is accepting it, so I should too. Is that what is happening? I'm gonna tell y'all this case's name, man. Let's see here. It would be in my history, right? Because it was just the video. When I think about these, it's like you have to wonder. Here it is. Dakota Collins and Al Mudahan McLean and Jennifer Ebert. That's the case. The sister of Amanda Hines, who lived in the home with Al Muhan. She lived in the home with him. A sister who helped babysit. Jennifer Ebert, 27, the sister of Amanda Hines, who lived in the home with Al Muhan or Mudahan McLean. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Have pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and child endangerment charges, sentenced to 8 years, only 8 years, for sitting there and doing absolutely nothing to save her nephew's life. I'm not even going to go into the details of what was done to that child, and she sat right there. Um, prosecutors, let's see. Dakota passed in December 2019 after being taken to Dayton Children's Hospital because he was unresponsive. Prosecutors have said that between 2015 and the time of passing, the boy was subjected to various types of abuse, which escalated into the extreme. Dakota Collins is the little child's name. It was the interrogation, and she's acting like she's talking about ordering a sandwich. The things that she sat there and went into denial, watching TV, and this is happening right beside her. Um, anyway, I'll leave all this for y'all to check out sometime. Anyway, that's what me and Three Dot Dave got into a big, long discussion about was denial and how it in itself is a crime. You know, it's a crime to pretend something doesn't exist that exists. Um, in my opinion, there are no alternate universes. There's one. There are no alternate truths. There's the truth. Even if it's a perception of the truth, if it's not the truth, it's just that, an opinion. So there's my 3 cents. Hey, Jimmy in the Bayou, gamer girl. Oh, y'all came in while I was blabbering. Good to see y'all. Hey, Scapegoat down Easter. Good to see you. Glad you were able to get in past the gate. Let's see. Not Dave. I'm just kidding. Girl. Yeah. I had an MRA done, found out I have scoliosis and degenerative disease real bad, and a few exploded this in my back. My goodness. Well, prayers for you. Let me put this up here for you. Mm, sorry about that. Also, I should probably put this here. Yeah. Um, yeah, so that's crazy. So that's Jennifer Ebert, and she was the aunt, auntie, whatever you want to call her, aunt. In the South, we call you the aunt. Um, she was only sentenced to 8 years at the Ohio Reformatory. Yeah, he passed away in 2019. So for 4 years, he was taken out of school and abused from sun up to sundown. Incredible story. If you don't know it, go Google it, man. It'll disgust you. Yeah, and then you want to like, okay, I need to go live about real issues. Um, so I hope everybody's having a good day. As I was saying before, we're having really really good weather here, and so my husband and I decided to get out in it and enjoy it. So it's why I was busy all weekend. We pick and thrift and yard sale, that kind of good stuff. So that's what we were out doing this weekend and getting some vitamin D, right? It was kind of cold last night, though, here in North Carolina, in North Kakalaki, but it was really, really almost hot. We didn't have to use the air conditioner, but we could if we wanted to. So that's pretty much. So yeah, that was an incredible. I was listening to the interrogation, the story that the guy gives. Al, I guess is his name. Um, there's interrogation tapes there, and you see him, and he's like blaming the child and stuff. It is unreal. Yeah, so these interrogation videos are the way they get these people to talk. It's very interesting. My dad was ALE. This is what the guy looks like that did this to the little boy. Here, I'm going to pause it right here so you can see what he. I'll put my camera on. That man right there. See if I can. Yeah, y'all go watch that man. It is very. I was so sad, man, when I listened to it, and she was right there in the same room. What'd she say here? Why is all the mods leaving the stand? You've got to ask them. I don't know. I do true crime. Um, something to say. I like you no matter what the mean girls say. What I've been getting lots of out. Me too. Yes. Oh, I bet your fur babies are really enjoying that scapegoat. I hear that. It was such a sad case. There were adults there that could have stopped it. Unreal. Yeah, I sure will, April. See, it's chaotic or it is so sad. And they were. She was sitting right there watching TV when it was going on. Check this out. What's the name of this channel I'm looking at? Demand News has all of the interrogation video and audio. I just couldn't believe it. Um, I mean, I, I'm in shock. Some of the details. Right before I went live, I was listening to some of it, and like I have to take a little bit. I listened to a little bit Thursday. I listened to a little bit Friday, and I got to take it because holy cow, what they did to that child. And then when they come and arrest this bozo, he goes, "No, no, I'm only 30." What the? What case is it? It is the Dakota Collins case. His name was Al um, McLean, and the aunt that sat back and just watched it happen. Let's see, it was Amanda Hans and her sister. Amanda Hans, Al Mudahan McLean, and her sister, Jennifer Ebert. Um, Unbelievable. I'll share some of it. But I want to know when people go into denial, where in the hell are they going? Where are you mentally when you go into denial? Where you hear something that you know something ain't right. You see something and you know something ain't right, but you don't do anything about it because everybody else is acting like, well, it's okay. And this is this girl. Well, everybody else, is what it's like. What? Do you not have a mind of your own? Yeah. Let's see. Her name is Jennifer Ebert, Amanda Hans, and Al Mudahan, and Dakota Collins. Dakota with a T as in Tom. Dakota Collins. It is disgusting. Anyway, so I decided to go live. I thought, let me get these thoughts out. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about cult of personality. I think it's important that we talk about what that definition is. If you don't know what cult of personality means, it's everywhere on YouTube. A cult of personality, a cult of the leader, is the result of an effort in which is made to create an idealized and heroic image of a leader through unquestioning flattery and praise, propaganda, and the arts. We're going to talk about that tomorrow and why that's dangerous, why cultism thinking is very dangerous right now with our government the way it is. She just makes me laugh now at this point. Who's that? Your stalker? You have to laugh at it. And I want you to think of it this way, scapegoat. If you were famous, let's say you're Paris Hilton. She has stalkers. She has paparazzi. And every time the paparazzi puts her in the paper and puts something in there saying that she's really an alien, it gets her back. No, I bet you have gotten more followers having a stalker because it's getting you airtime. Even though it's negative airtime, people are going to go and watch you and they're going to go watch that. You want to know how I know? I did it. I watched both. And guess where you are? You're here. So know that, it speaks for itself. When they said, "Oh, we saw Elvis in the Kalamazoo Burger King drive-through," I bet everybody came and bought burgers at that Burger King, right? Hoping to see Elvis again. That's a marketing ploy. Sometimes people pay you to troll them because then you have the market share tied up. You have the good people talking about you and the bad people talking about you in the most heroic way, right? Sometimes people pay you for your bad press. Look it up. I watched was it Sloan in Celebrity News was talking about how the girl that gave the kidney to what's her name? She used to date Justin Bieber, and she gave her kidney. Well, she wasn't getting flattery or any press time, I guess you could say. So she calls up a PR firm and says, "Here, I'm going to be walking my dog between this time, and I'm going to be on this block." And she pretends as though she bumps into them. They're not there in a media frenzy as she wanted to make it look. She's the only person walking her dog on that corner at that time. But they made it look like she's being harassed by this paparazzi about her kidney donation. That was to get her back. Yes, Selena Gomez. To get her back and she it gets people talking about you. And that Burger King sold a lot of burgers, you know. It's marketing. It's a marketing ploy. Okay, good to see you. Jimmy said, like Dale Earnhardt Jr., always eat at the same Subway, and people started talking. That's right. That's right. Hey, Sugar Pie, driving home. Okay. Yep. So don't always look at. Okay, good. I'm glad you're here. Don't look at trolls or negative. You know, how can I say it? Publicity, for lack of a better word, as always a bad thing. Because every single time I have conflict with a creator or sub and I'm trolled or I'm bashed, I gain subs. It's a true story. And I have people start messaging me and they start noticing my channel. And it's like it backfires on those that. Are you serious? I mean, it will speak for itself. Just be your authentic person and it will speak for itself. Every fool that has tried to make me look foolish only made themselves look bad, not me. So think of it that way. Think of it as you just go ahead and you go do your little tap dance in front of everybody, and I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna chew my popcorn because you won't get my blood pressure up. No one is worth a heart attack. And nothing on this earth is that damn serious. Nothing. I've made it through it all. I've made it through it all, even a child's death. And I'm still here. I can get through it. I know that I can get through it. So it's like you go ahead and be and I'll just keep being me, right? I don't have any idea how to do that, Tracy. I think I got to go get a bank account and then I have to like meet a threshold of so much AdSense. Don't let them people, they're not worth a heart attack. In the grand scheme of life, who are these people to you? I mean, if you were in high school, would you have hung out with them? No. No, right? If you knew them in real life, would you have anything in common? Probably not, right? So, and then are you ever going to meet them? Probably not. No. So, who cares what they think, right? They don't pay my rent, and they sure the hell aren't going to control me. I mean, if my parents couldn't control me, pretty sure nobody else is going to. Life just ain't that damn serious. And so tomorrow, when we talk about cult of personality, I want to talk about why that's dangerous. The us versus them mentality. Well, who is us and who is them? So, and who gets to determine that? And why it's dangerous to be a follower, and how you really have to be your own leader, your own savior, stand on your own 2 feet. Um, that's going to be real important in our political climate in the next 20 years. We have to learn how to, if hit the fan, would I know what to do? Not does Susie know what to do? You don't know Susie gonna be here. You know, Susie might buy hot chicken nuggets from McDonald's and get burnt. Whoop, there went Susie. So, would you know what to do in any crisis? Um, and thunk up the worst crisis that you could possibly thunk up. And what would you do? Can't go into denial and hide in escapism type portholes like this, because what's going to happen is going to happen whether you're part of it mentally or not. And there are no alternate universes. This is it. This is the one and only. Your mind can split apart and you can fantasize or trip on acid to another alternate universe. Um, Still going to happen. River of the 901, I believe that's her name. She's been sharing a lot of stuff about that kind of thing. If you're not subbed up to River, she shares things that are important, that are not of the YouTube streets. They're of the real streets. And when we're gone, what's it going to be like, you guys? When we're gone in like 20, 30 years from now, what are we leaving to our grandkids? Will they still have choices? She was talking about how they're wanting to take away our choices. And I know that I've talked to you all about that before. Just go car shopping. Well, do you want silver, white, or black? Silver, white, or black. Go ride around, go to the mall, count how many silver, white, and black vehicles there are. Taking away choices, right? They're telling you what color you need. I remember copper. Let's see, I remember banana yellow. I remember orange. You don't see those colors anymore unless you have to pay out the pocket, right? Yep, with butter on it. That's right, with extra butter. I ain't got time for that. Exactly. I ain't got time for that. Yep. So just thoughts I wanted to put out there into the universe. Anyone listening? Yeah, so don't always look at having a stalker as a bad thing. On those lonely evenings, they can come in handy. What you doing tonight? Right. Everything's perception. Yeah, so that's how I took it. And when I went and I started looking at my haters, I thought to myself, this is hilarious. Because I'm gonna be 53. I'm gonna be 53 soon. So with everything that I have been through in my life and I see this, it's hilarious to me. Coming from the 70s and you see parodies like SNL, and then in the 80s and 90s it was In Living Color, and you see the parody movies like Scream and that sort of thing. And it's like you feel like you've made it as a creator when you have haters. It's like they know who I am enough to hate me. I've made it. Just kidding. I know, Jimmy. I understand. My friends, they are from high school. If something were to go wrong, they all still live near me. And I'm blessed. And another reason why I probably won't die here. Um, I'm lucky. I went to a really good high school, a really good junior high school, God fearing people, and just morally cool people. The way I see it, if they hate me, they won't ask for anything. There you go. There you go. There's a plus to everything. They won't be borrowing anything. I get it. I get it. I'm gonna plug a channel. I don't even think she knows I exist. But and y'all can say what you want to about the tragedy pimps and all that, but yeah, y'all know I have a femme trans daughter, and I saw this on TikTok today about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I sent this to my femme trans and this is Mallory singing Valerie, but it sounds like she's saying Mallory, and she's what do you call it? What is it? Lip syncing it? Um, I should put my camera on for her. Let me fix my hair. Let me poof it up so I don't look like I've been in the yard. I've been doing yard work, so I look awful. Don't look at me. Let me find it here. She just makes me smile when I watch her and she does her act. Here, let me see if I can find it. Oh, that was it. Hold on, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Um, where is it? Yeah, I've got to turn my camera on. Anyway, when I saw this, it put me in a good mood this morning. I was like, man, she's good at that. Here we go. I don't know how to look for somebody on TikTok, obviously. Let me just go to my freaking messages here to my kid. She does this really good. I wish I could learn how to do this and not be. Let me turn my camera on so you can see it. So I'm plugging Mallory at House of Williams here when I play this for you. She does it really good. God, it's not coming on good, is it? Did you have to go there? But your house not for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Oh, you didn't catch. Man, she's awesome. Anyway, go check her out on TikTok. If you don't follow her there yet, you should. Yeah. It looks like a ghost. Shoot, did it? Well, it's a black and white video. I didn't think of that. Anyway, she's on TikTok, and I just think it's kind of cool when I see people do that and they're really good at it. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy. Um, but Amy Winehouse, man, that was a powerhouse voice, wasn't it? If you never dug Amy Winehouse, check her out. The song Valerie is an awesome song. Yeah. Good bluesy, almost a Janis Joplin, but I think better voice. I love blues, rhythm and blues. I want to go back to Memphis and go listen to some really good blues. Blues. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. So I wish I had 1,000 subscribers in my pocket so I could point them at decent creators. Well, who are some good creators? Me. Yeah, I should try that too. Y'all want to do that sometime? Karaoke. It is. It is. Um, I was binging on Little Richard for hours last night. That's awesome. Do you like Amy Winehouse? I, only knew the one song that was on the radio so much, so I never really gave her any views. And then when I saw Mallory do this lip sync, I was like, I want to hear that whole song. And so she totally turned me on Amy Winehouse last night in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep. um, oh, I'm sorry. Hmm. She was awesome. I love uh I love some good bluesy music. You know what I mean? Someone who's really felt it. Someone I don't know if y'all ever heard of before. That's a good blues vocalist, guitarist, songwriter is Johnny Lang. He's awesome. Johnny Lang, really good one. Yeah, I've been on her panel singing before. Yeah, I've been there. I sang some Tina Turner and I sang some Winona. I did better with my Tina Turner, and I sang Chicago. When I'm with you, it doesn't matter where we are. I love that song. Makes me think of my husband. Oh boy, what a beautiful day in the Carolinas, man. I'm so blessed. So blessed to have all. I was looking up what is the coldest in North Carolina. It said the average temperature in Banner Elk, I think, was 38. Man, mm, what do you say? Did I miss booze? Yeah. Was she a drug addict? I didn't know the whole story about her, but boy, she got a voice, powerhouse voice, don't she? Mm. I like to sing. I know my siblings really hated it when I did. Booze ain't good for your liver. Sing what you texted me. Where? I don't know that song. What song is that? My woman done left me. Is that how it goes? You mean like Elvis? Can we sing it like Elvis? My woman done left me, doing all it can do that is spend all the grocery money on booze. He's singing, those are lyrics, Three Dot Dave. I don't think he means he does it. I think he's putting lyrics down. Amy was just about to go through the roof, then bam, gone. I know, man. What a voice, right? I used to sing my heart out to the milking cows every day when I was a kid. Good memories. That's awesome. Yeah, watching Sonny and Cher, man, I wanted to be a singer. Didn't matter if I was any good or not. I just wanted to sing. Yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, I got another text. I used to love waking up at my grandparents' house and grabbing. Oh wow, I would like that. And I bet you didn't have to worry about it being diseased or not, right? Coming to channels like this always stirs up fun memories. That's awesome. I'm glad. You're a city dude that loves the country. Same here. The only thing that I didn't like about the country was like if we went and got all the stuff that we needed and then we got home and we like forgot a tomato or we like forgot an onion and we had to go all the way back to town. That was kind of a bummer. I'm glad y'all came and hung out with me today. I've been working outside and getting our porch cleaned off and cobwebs out of pots that I can put some plants in and doing some, I guess they call it spring cleaning, right? It's not really summer yet, is it? It's not summer to what, June? Yeah, I guess this has been spring cleaning. Cleaning the rugs, vacuuming them, and airing them outside, and all that good stuff that there. Those journeys to town are fun too. Boy, they are. Just the ride. Really let your, imagination. You're stuck. It's really? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. It was really cold here last night. I was wondering if there was some kind of storming happening, making the jet stream so cold here at night. Just remember, everyone, don't eat the rock candy. Cynthia, I just want you to know that I love you bunches and I'm proud to call you my friend. I love you too, Sugar Pie. You gotta laugh at the haters because they're so ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You know, we've done absolutely nothing wrong by wanting to go visit our friends. Nothing. The us versus me mentality is cultism. Yep. I'm glad you're here too, Sugar Pie. She's awesome. Did you know the original Three Dot Dave? I think he passed a while back, didn't he? When rednecks want to act redneck, I usually just stand back and let them. Yep, that's how much I care about that. You're the original? Oh, okay. Gypsy, I love your voice. You sound so compassionate. I love you too, Scapegoat. I'm glad you're here. Hey, whatever happened with the teenager? Did he get worked out? Did he go home? That's to you, Scapegoat. Did he? I appreciate you saying those kind words, guys. Y'all are awesome. I love you guys. Thank you. being told nobody watches me, and all the fat jokes and how, I don't know, I'm so bad and awful. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate y'all actually coming and seeing that I'm not. I've given everyone a good tip. Never dry a wet table with a wet rag. It will only go. You're punchy today. That's funny. I will never die, says 3 Dave. I will never die. All is well for him. We had a nice chat the other night. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad. That's good. I will keep praying then. I hope that people watch the shorts that I posted about when those with cult mentality, like when you go to a church and they have it instilled that they are the only ones that are going to be saved when rapture comes. That's not true. That's not true. Scripture tells us different. And the same thing when you're in a social setting and they want to isolate you. Isolating you is the number one thing that they try to do. Wonder why? Why would that be? So we'll talk about it tomorrow, and y'all can go check out my shorts on cult of personality. You did? Okay, good. Cool. I'm glad. Thank you, 3 Dave. I appreciate that. That would be the um, logical thinking, right? But in these experiments that we see and are witnessing here, uh, is just a small scale of what's really happening um, in our climate right now, canceling people because they refuse to bow, right? And then you're attacked and canceled and told that you're bad, bad, bad because you want to go against the cult. Well, Jiminy Crickets. Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember on Star Trek when they were trying to teach Spock something? I can't remember what it was. Had something to do with his wife or mother-in-law, and she said something to him, and Spock said back, illogical, illogical. Do y'all remember that? Yeah. I love when you talk about things like this. It's important conversations to have. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And for whatever reason, conversations like this are attacked. And it makes you wonder if have we regressed back to damn Heaven's Gate? Have we regressed back to Jim Jones? Surely. Surely we know the sound of an offering plate going around the room, right? You do? Illogical. Illogical. I think that we live among some people that are android, no emotion. Right. They were, I think, trying to teach him emotion. And it's almost like some people we are around um, are emotionally stunted, um, arrested development, emotionally immature, um, and definitely narcissistic personality disorder, right? A lot of that, definitely politically. Holy cow. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm so tired, but there's so much yard work. I want to go finish planting some plants, and earthing, I think, is good for the soul. What's he say here? Don't believe a group on the same talking points. That's right. Mm-hmm. They all crazy. He says, they all crazy. They think they're going to troll me, but it's like, well, y'all said nobody watches me and I'm boring. So what do you care what I do? Why do you give a shit? According to you, I sucked. So what do you care? Right? It don't look like you don't care. It looks like you care. You care. You really, really care after all. Sugar Pie says, drink that Kool-Aid, stop asking questions, give away your hard-earned money, and stay zombified. If you stay, wake up, shut the fuck up, or the mob will get you. Just saying. Yeah, I know. I just think, give me a break. Give me a break. Thought nobody knew who I was. Thought I was a fat skank. Make up your mind. Well, if I'm all those things, what do you give a shit? Make up your mind. Thought it didn't matter because nobody watches me. And I suck so bad at modding. Well, then why do you give a shit? Huh? Give me a break. Where's April at? Sugar Pie, can you drop my Discord link for April? She was asking for it, please. If you could send her an invite. Well, I'm just glad nobody watches me and nobody knows who I am. And I'm just so damn boring. Because talking about, let's see, what were the topics on the stand? Always, every night, over and 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 over. Everybody sucks, they all suck but me. Everybody sucks, they all suck but me. Everybody sucks, they all suck but me. Oh, yeah. And everybody sucks but me. Those topics were so interesting, but not talking about the political climate. Okay. That's right. No fear. That's what I was just telling Scapegoat. Is she still here? Scapegoat. This right here is exactly what I'm talking about. It made Ernie famous. All that hating on Ernie. Look. So it did the opposite. Yeah, so don't let it get you down, honey. Yeah. Because you know who you are and your authentic self. And feels good to know that I don't have to be somewhere I didn't want to be. You know, phew. uh, yeah, I guess ask her unless you know. Are you on Discord with her on another? Yeah, there you go. That's good. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Because everybody knows I've had a really hard life, and I take ownership of every mistake I've ever made. It weighs on me, and y'all feel it. Y'all feel it because y'all tell me so. That the weight of my mistakes are heavy on me every day. I don't just say it. Y'all feel it. So, no, I've not been a perfect person my whole life. In my 20s, I made a lot of mistakes. Um, when we have to self parent, you're muddling through life, you know, most of the time alone. And you make poor choices. And then from that choice, you make another poor choice. And there, before you know it, you're, in, no one has chips. Okay, good. I'm glad you got it. Good. So I own all my mistakes. Y'all know that. I talk about it every time I go live. That I carry a lot of guilt for not making always the right choice, and those that publicly ostracize me for not being perfect, and where suicidal ideation can happen from those like that who have the cult mentality of trying to make you feel crazy because you choose not to be a part of it. That's gaslighting. Alicia taught us all about narcissism and gaslighting. If you didn't watch her series on it, she still has it up on her channel. She taught us a lot to look out for. She's a really good friend. Yeah, you're good to have around for that. And tacos. You're good to have around for that. We appreciate it when you take up for us. Because women are still, sort of bullied like we were, 20, 30 years ago when Gloria Steinem had us burning our bras in the middle of downtown. We thought that we had come a long way that day, but if you've ever worked in corporate America or you're out here on these YouTube streets, women are still, you know, talked to in a subservient sort of way, a dominant, you know. So you got to be a tough bitch to be out here. And sometimes being a bitch is all a woman has. Right. I am far from perfect, but I'm 100% real. And sometimes when I'm being 100% real, I make real mistakes with no malice, no ill intent. It was a mistake. Nobody was out to get you. I'm gonna go to the keys. Oh yes, I'm gonna go over to the keys. It was a mistake. And now here we are. Right? It was a mistake. And it blew up into this because I left. I'll take a spork over that wrench any day. Oh, I love you, Sandy. I love that you know these things. I love that you know me. I love this. Vera Donovan. Sometimes being a bitch is all a woman has. I love that movie too, man. Oh God, what was the name of it? It was called what was the name of it? It was called help me, what's the name of it? And it was The Eclipse. And she has him chase her during the eclipse and he falls. He was what the hell was the name of that movie? Dolores Claiborne. That's right. That's right. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Remain calm. I'm glad you came back. I appreciate you being patient with me. Sometimes you just have to have the patience of Job and sit back and let people be who they really are, right? You just step back. That's all you'd have to do. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You just step back. It is the best movie ever. It is. I love that movie. Hilarious. I love that movie. Oh, some really good sound bites. Lord, no. Why would I be mad at you? I'm not turning it into a hoot nanny. I don't do hoot nannies on this channel. I love you. You still have a wrench here because I love you for you and who you are. That's why. But I don't bring that mess here. He's got all these other channels where he can go talk about me and make money off me. But it won't happen here. Yeah, I can email you. That's right. That's right. Someone who didn't like my work. Okay. That's like trying to quit a job and they keep calling you back. Oh man, I have a book that says I was born to be awesome, not perfect. I love it. Thank you for saying that. Exactly. Everybody knows that me and Sarah are goofy, and we stumble over ourselves sometimes. But I like that we're goofy and quirky, and we make mistakes because it's funny. It makes for good material when we're poking fun at ourselves. And when I was poking fun at myself running with scissors, they even took that as something, an attack on the. Are you fucking kidding me? That was an attack on myself, fool. Get real. Everybody knows I'm the hardest on me. I am the hardest on me. So you'll just have to get in line behind me. Nobody's harder on me but me. If you didn't want me there, be glad I'm gone and leave me alone. Right? Thank you for all your support. Look at all you guys. I appreciate y'all. I mean, just leave me alone. I gave you what you wanted. Leslie didn't want me there. Kemper didn't want me there. And Jimbo didn't ever even like me. From the messages I saw, he said. So shit. I mean, be glad I'm gone. Gone now. Get. Give me a freaking break. Just go on and have your show about hating people. I'm overhearing it day in and day out. The hate, the ridicule, day in and day out. We hate everybody, I'm great. We hate everybody, but I'm great. We hate everybody, but I'm great. That's toxic. So you go on and do that, and I'll go on and do me. Now go drag me all through the mud. Like I couldn't give a shit. I'm still gonna leave. Dang, why do you care? Oh, I know. Everything is no fear. God. I don't care. I'm not here for money. I don't care. It's weird, isn't it? Everybody says that's weird. Quit being weird. Unreal. Well, you know what? If you don't want us there, now go let Kemper pick out his mods with Leslie's approval and don't go make a single mistake or this happens to you. Now, if you have anything wrong with you, they're going to exploit it and make fun of you some more. They don't like you heavy. They don't like skanks. They don't like skanks. Okay. Well, if I'm a skank and I'm fat, then go and leave me alone. Let me be skanky fat. Leave me to my skankiness and my fatness and my mediocre. Okay? Never wanted to be top any damn thing. Or I'd have been an overachiever. Duh. Obviously, I'm kind of happy with mediocre. Kind of happy with goofy. It's kind of funny. If you learn to laugh at yourself. Baby, let's cruise away from here. Yeah, that's what I want. That kind of feeling. Not. I never really got in to thrash metal. I never got into like, I hate you, you hate me, I hate it, kind of music. So I guess that's why I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I'm in America. I'm gonna like who I like. I'm gonna go where I want to go. Oh man, you love me some skank. Come here, let me give you some skank. Oh man, y'all are awesome. I mean, is this not silly? I'm gonna go plant a flower, and as that flower grows, I'm gonna think to myself, Lord have mercy. So stupid. Let's see. There you go, scapegoat. Wow, that's a mouthful right there. Scapegoat says no one gets to make my decisions till I can't no more. I think the link is in chat. I'm glad you came back, remain calm. The utopian galaxy, where I send some of these linkers cheap. A ticket to paradise, huh? Divisive geese. Are those the ones that try to eat my sandwich in St. Pete Beach? Are those the same kind of geese? Well, I'm glad that damn. You know what? We might make it through, y'all. You know what? We might make it through. There were survivors of the Holocaust in my family on my second to the oldest, and people that survived, you know, being an immigrant to the U.S. during the Depression. I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna be okay. Lots of people hate me. Get in line. It's long. I'm not doing something right if somebody don't hate me. Lots of people wish I'd shut up. Lots of people wish I'd shut up. Look at this. Someone wants attention. Look at this. Someone wants attention. A teaspoon a day. Look at that. Hey, everybody look at him. Everybody point and wave. Hey, troll. Hey, troll. You weren't getting attention over there, so you wanted to come here. Oh. Hey. Hey, troll. Look, everybody, look. Look. They want attention. Everybody clap. Oh, not getting attention. Is someone out shopping again? Oh, brother. Somebody needs a library card really bad, or maybe another streaming service, maybe a video game, a good one. Library card. They want attention. Go eat some shrimp, troll. You know what, Scapegoat? Did you see the trolls that were in that movie Legend? I forgot all about them. They're like got snot hanging all off of them. Man, that was some good special effects and their costumes. Man, I still think that that devil in that movie is the best devil in any scary movie. I think I don't know if that's Tim Curry or not. He usually plays that role pretty good. But yeah, that was a good movie. Trolls eat shrimp. Oh man. I hope that whoever likes him goes and watches him a lot. Voice of geese. Oh, oh. Oh, me. When they could be discovering a new artist like I did, Amy Winehouse. When I shut down, I'm going to go listen to Valerie. I love her, man. Did you get a good lawyer? Oh, yeah. Y'all have a good afternoon. I'm going to go finish my yard work, and I think I'm going to try to make a salad tonight for dinner because it's really nice out. Don't want to heat up the house, right? And I'm going to go listen to that whole album now of Amy Winehouse. I suggest y'all do too. Yeah. Love each other. Take care of yourself. See ya.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm moving my love.